Coming up next on the Nightbeat, a Thanksgiving to remember in Florida for these two women as they have an unforgettable reunion.
The cable to your television may have a new use.
And if you've got heartburn, we've got just what the doctor ordered.
News Channel 5, the Nightbeat, is next.
I've never been so sure about anything in my whole life. So I wanted to be sure about everything, especially the ring. Confidence. It's what brought me to Mayer's, where they explained diamonds from clarity and color to cut and carat weight, and gave me a written guarantee that says I won't find a comparable diamond at a better price. I've never been so sure about anything in my life. That's me.
You can reach me by railway. You can reach me by trailway. You can reach me on an airplane. You can reach me with your mind.
Reaching and servicing customers, a big problem for small business. Nobody has more time-saving ways to help your small business get there than Southern Bell. No one makes it easier to reach your customers.
Just get here if you can.
Gloria's Thanksgiving Jewelry Sale. Save up to 50% off all jewelry for 3 days only. See Gloria's Thanksgiving Day newspaper inserts for these incredible savings. 50% off a multi-million-dollar collection of diamond, gold, and gemstone jewelry. 40% off cubic zirconia. 30% off pearls. Up to 50% off all jewelry. Stores open tomorrow, 7 a.m. with unbelievable early bird specials.
When you think Gloria,
Gloria's Thanksgiving Jewelry Sale.
you've thought of everything.
Closed captioning of News Channel 5 is brought to you by Roll-Up Shades and Shutters. Now, live from your news leader, WPTV, West Palm Beach, Boca Raton, Fort Pierce. This is the Nightbeat on News Channel 5.
Your hungry neighbors line up and are fed as South Florida celebrates the holiday by sharing. Good evening, I'm Mark Alford. Laurel Sauer has the night off.
And I'm Jim Sackett. Thank you for joining us. Our top story on the Night Beat, no one need go hungry tonight. For most of us, it's been a day of family gatherings, big meals and blessings. For South Florida's homeless and less fortunate, it's a bitter reminder of what they don't have. But this Thanksgiving, many have opened their hearts and with the true spirit of the holiday. News Channel 5's Lynn Gordon shows us just how that happened, and she joins us live now from our 24-hour newsroom. Lynn?
Well, Jim, tonight most of us are relaxing in front of our TV sets, full from a big Thanksgiving dinner. But what about those people who don't have a roof over their head? Well, today they did get some relief from their hunger pangs, but unfortunately, it was only temporary. Some sleep on park benches, others live in the woods. Life as usual for South Florida's homeless, except today they are not forgotten. Generous church groups dropped off turkey, dressing, and all the fixings for people like Christy Croft.
I'm telling you, I don't know what we'd do without them. Because we didn't have no place to go.
Please, no plate. Well, we make
But they made our day. Happy Thanksgiving.
And that's exactly what it was for hundreds of homeless and needy folks at St. Rita's Church in Wellington. Parishioners rounded up as many as they could find to give them a feast they'll never forget.
For years, I've always thought, gee, I would like to help these folks. Gee, I would like to help. And we don't know what to do. Well, I'll tell you what to do. Just go out and you'll find them.
And that's not hard to do. Every night, hundreds of homeless people sleep here on the streets of Palm Beach County. Many don't even know where their next meal is coming from. Fortunately, though, today they did. Many stood in line at the Salvation Army in West Palm Beach for a traditional Thanksgiving meal. It was a similar scene at the National Guard Armory in Homestead, where victims of Hurricane Andrew enjoyed donated turkey as well. Louise Romine's family lost their home during the storm and had nowhere else to go.
It's devastating here. It's devastating. The mosquitoes are eating me up, and all my family. We're getting wet. The wind are blowing the top, the temporary top that they have on, and it goes plopping in all night, and we're in devastation.
Still a long way to go for those folks down in South Dade. Those meals were served by about 70 students from a small Christian college in Kentucky. They raised the money themselves to come down to South Dade and help those folks out. Jim?
Sounds like a great day all around. What about the volunteers, Lynn? What are they planning for Christmas?
Actually, they do have some things planned. The folks at St. Rita's already are rounding some people up, and they have a Christmas party planned next month, and they're going to be having gifts and a big meal for the homeless folks here in Palm Beach County, South Florida, as well.
Something to look forward to. Lynn, thank you very much. Lynn Gordon in the newsroom tonight. Mark?
Well, one family's Thanksgiving tonight fills a lifetime of memories. In fact, it's a reunion of a mother and daughter after 40 years apart.
Here's my heart going, come.
It was a joy beyond words when Ann Lancaster and her daughter Roma reunited for the first time since Roma's infancy. In 1952, a church friend arranged for another couple to adopt Roma. The same friend in Tulsa, Oklahoma, arranged this reunion.
I still feel like I'm going to pinch myself and wake up and find it's a dream. But it's wonderful.
During this visit, mother and daughter discovered an amazing coincidence. They both chose the same career, home nursing, and at one time both worked for the same company in different states.
On the other side of the coin, Thanksgiving Day floodwaters canceled some dinners in Central Florida. As we look at Florida in a minute, Bailey Williams of Sanford is still trying to dry out after an overburdened sewer system sent water flowing through his house. Williams and some of his neighbors are angry at the city, claiming the sewer system is broken and every time it rains, they get flooded out. City officials admit there is a problem and are working to repair it. Some residents spent the day in a Red Cross shelter. In Orlando, the man they call the Shack is a really big man tonight, the Magic Shaquille O'Neal. Underwrote the cost of feeding 300 of Orlando's homeless. The NBA rookie wants to get involved in the community that supports his efforts on the court and helps pay his $6 million a year salary. He wants to make the Thanksgiving dinner an annual event. And former Lake Mary Commissioner Victor Olivera is arrested by police in Lake County, charged with DUI manslaughter and leaving the scene of a fatal accident. Witnesses say Olivera was driving a pickup truck which hit and killed a man who was walking along a highway. Olivera was arrested a mile from the scene. He's out of jail on bond tonight.
Stuart police went undercover this holiday to bust a counterfeit driver's license scheme. They arrested 3 adults and a teen on forgery charges. A nightclub bouncer came across one of the fake IDs last month. Undercover officers took jobs at a Stuart business where a suspect worked and uncovered the alleged operation. Officers say the fakes were sold for about $30. Well, no doubt many of you are watching us tonight by cable television. You know, cable technology has really changed television and television viewing.
That's right. With more programming choices, we spend more time watching the set. But as News Channel 5's consumer reporter Tom Melville tells us, cable may also have us listening more.
The music of heart arrives at the Avalanche Bar and Grill without any interference. The music arrives on cable, the same one that carries cable TV. The restaurant is one of the first customers to get cable radio in Delray Beach. Restaurant owner Jimmy Cotter says cable is a great alternative to spinning discs or to the Muzak you hear in the dentist's office.
Muzak was kind of canned music, elevator music, so to speak, where this gives you anything from country to rap to rock to jazz. I mean, you know, it just a moment's change.
There are 19 channels on the radio cable. Subscribers get a converter box, remote control, and lots of choices for $10 a month for homes, $25 a month for businesses. Cable radio also simulcasts 3 movie channels, MTV and VH1. So while subscribers watch films or music videos, they can listen in compact disc quality stereo. Cable operators say the sound is high quality because it's digital.
There is no noise, there is nothing to corrupt it, so your dynamic range is greater and the clarity of the music is superb.
It's CD quality, all digital. It's no static, absolute pure tone.
Cable companies plan to add hundreds more radio channels in hopes of getting us to sit not just in front of our TVs, but in front of our radios. Tom Melville, News Channel 5.
Well, if you were planning on fighting the holiday crowds to look for one of those radios or just do some shopping, it's a good idea to check the wake-up weather.
Indeed. Sounds like a job indeed. It is a job for News Channel 5's meteorologist Kent Earhart. Kent?
Sounds like a job for a super meteorologist. Well, it was a nice day out there. I guess whoever's responsible for it was a super weather maker because it was a dandy. And we have some weather on the way in the form of a front, and it could bring us some rain and eventually some cooler air, but fair and mild when you get up in the morning, if you get up in the morning. A light breeze, temperature about 71 degrees, a southeast to southerly wind at about 6 miles per hour. There is the possibility of some light fog inland, and we'll show you some record highs from around the state coming up.
Thank you very much, Kent. Still ahead on the Night Beat. The United States offers troops to help solve Somalia's food problems.
Also ahead, Ireland counts the votes on a controversial question about abortion, and early results are in when News Channel 5 continues.
It's back for 3 days only, Nissan's Moonlight Year-End Madness. Your Nissan dealers are open late, so you can choose from the entire selection of 93 Maximas for as low as $299 a month, or get up to $1,200 in factory-to-dealer incentives on select Nissan trucks. Last week was such a howling success, and you could drive a Sentra for as little as $169 a month. But you'd better hurry. Nissan's Moonlight Madness positively ends Sunday night. Don't miss it.
It's Christmas at Home Depot, where you'll find the most useful gifts of all. Like this Stanley electric stapler with 2 power settings for hard or soft wood, just $19.97. Also from Stanley, this versatile glue gun repair kit for quick repairs, only $14.97. Or give the convenience of a Stanley garage door opener like this half-horsepower model, just $119. Happy holidays from Home Depot, where low prices are just the beginning.
This is the Night Beat on News Channel 5 with the area's most watched news team, Jim Sackett, Laurel Sauer, meteorologist Kent Earhart, and sports with Pat Murphy. Only here on your news leader, WPTV.
This is the first weekend of the Christmas shopping season.
Tis the weekend to be saving.
So make Walmart your very first shopping stop for Christmas savings.
Tis the weekend to be saving.
This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you'll find incredible Christmas specials, like a West Bend coffee maker with free juicer, just $17.96, or an Emerson or GPX portable CD player for just $88.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday only.
So this weekend, shop Walmart first and make your Christmas budget last.
Walmart.
While you enjoyed your Thanksgiving dinner today, 1,000 Somalians died from starvation.
It's a sad fact, Jim. There is food for the people of that East African nation, but it's not getting to them. There is no established government there, and rival warlords are holding up shipments of relief food and supplies from the United Nations. Well, tonight, reports from Washington that President Bush is considering sending 30,000 U.S. troops into that nation to ensure delivery of the food that's so desperately needed. President-elect Bill Clinton has already been notified of the pending plan. He says the offer is heartening, and he's glad it's coming on Thanksgiving Day.
And the president-elect is pausing long enough tonight to digest his Thanksgiving meal after a day of jogging and reaching out to the homeless. And that story tops our Nightbeat Digest. While his meal was being prepared, he was out and about in Little Rock visiting a home for battered women and then stopping by a rescue mission for transient men. He didn't stay long, but long enough to shake some hands, say some hellos, and sign autographs for some youngsters. Early results show Irish voters are overwhelmingly rejecting a proposal to loosen the strictest abortion rules in Europe. The referendum would have allowed an abortion to save the life of the mother. And no predictions yet on 2 other questions: legalizing leaving Ireland for an abortion and whether abortion services in other countries may be advertised in Ireland. And Queen Elizabeth is reportedly volunteering to pay taxes. The royal family has been exempt for years. There's a growing sentiment in Britain that the family should pay its fair share. The Queen is also proposing that payments to the royal family, estimated about $15 million a year, be scaled back.
Coming up next on News Channel 5, if you'd rather raid the medicine cabinet than the refrigerator tonight, well, we've got some good advice for you.
And still ahead, a Thanksgiving Day duck hunt turns into a modern-day morality play when News Channel 5 continues. After a day like today, you may be experiencing a burning sensation in your stomach tonight.
I think I am a little bit, but if that's what you call your Thanksgiving heartburn, and you're certainly not alone. Americans spend millions each year on antacids. But what's the best way to spell relief? Well, News Channel 5's resident physician, Dr. Kim Crawford, says there's a number of ways.
Alka-Seltzer, Palm Beach style. Oh, what a relief it isn't.
it's not an effective treatment for heartburn, and it's not a treatment that I recommend for heartburn.
So, what is recommended? For patients like Jack Frost who get heartburn from
overindulgence, having eaten too much.
Experts recommend certain antacids more often than others.
What works the best in theory should be the medications that have the highest buffering capacity.
Those include liquid antacids such as Maalox, Gelusil, Gaviscon, and Mylanta. But these brands aren't the biggest sellers. People would rather take
mostly the Rolaids and the Tums, you know, the ones that come in like a roll.
Normally she takes Tums. Alka-Seltzer, things like that.
He drinks Pepto-Bismol to relieve it.
Although Pepto-Bismol does leave a protective coating, these liquid antacids protect the best. Better than Tums, Rolaids, or other antacid tablets. But the most important thing when you're treating your heartburn is not every chest pain is indigestion. So if there's any doubt, please call your doctor. In West Palm Beach, Dr. Kim Crawford, News Channel 5.
Thank you, Kim. I was out on the beach today, spent some time out there reporting. I tell you what, it was a glorious day, lots of sunshine, few clouds.
A lot different this time last week when we had some rain, and we certainly hope that that's not in our forecast, because meteorologist Ken Howard will be along to tell us if the sunshine will stick with us for the weekend. He'll have South Florida's most dependable forecast 24 hours a day in a moment.
Tropicana Pure Premium. For pure taste, you just can't pick a better juice.
Hi, I'm Bob from FPL. Didn't mean to scare you. What did you do on your last vacation?
I can't even remember. It's been so long ago.
Oh.
Probably went back home to Indiana.
Indiana wants me, but Lord, I can't go back there. I wrote that. The reason I ask is FPL can handle your account several ways while you're away. Call 1-800-DIAL-FPL and ask for the residential customer guide.
Okay.
Why has it been so long since you've been on vacation?
I got a job. I work.
Thanks for talking with us today.
Kent Earhart has earned the seal of approval of the American Meteorological Society.
Well, Kent's pen reminds him that today has been Thanksgiving. It doesn't mean that he's a real turkey, but transitional day tomorrow.
That's true. Transition, and it'd be a good day to quit smoking. You know why? It's Cold Turkey Day. Ah! Okay, quick, get me out of this. 84, the high today, 75 the low, the normal 78, and the normal low 61. Air quality index today was not available. For the rainfall, we did pick up 2/100ths and a real brief shower today, believe it or not, here at TV5, but nothing reported at the airport. 9.5 inches ahead for the year, and still ahead, I'm sorry, for the month, and for the year, a little over 2 inches ahead. All right, 76 degrees now, wind southeast at 14. When the wind dies, and it should calm a little bit tonight, the temperature should drop, and we'll probably get a couple of degrees cooler tonight because the air is a tad drier. The barometer steady at 30.05 at this hour. And in Fort Pierce at 75, Stewart is 76, and Delray Beach at 77 degrees. And some record heat again in Florida, third day in a row. Daytona 85, Orlando 86 degrees, 87 at Melbourne, and 87 degrees at Fort Lauderdale too. All right, here's the satellite picture this evening. We have one band of clouds here and another one here. Here's where the front is in about this position right here, and these are all cold air clouds. Some of these areas didn't get out of the freezing point, especially you get up into Kansas where they still have a foot of snow on the ground. That certainly didn't warm up much, but of course this is the line of demarcation, the battlefront, if you will, between the cooler air behind the front, the warm and humid air ahead of it. Now it's not moving very fast, but here's what I think tomorrow's weather map is going to look like. Something like this. Looks like a weak wave may still form on the front. We'll probably see a little bit of an increase in the clouds. Now if the winds become southwesterly and we see significant sunshine, it could really heat up along the coast, but it looks like the clouds are going to build up a little bit tomorrow and save us from that. A very quick check of the radar shows a band of showers just offshore, but they're moving to the north and not a threat. Here's what's happening tomorrow weather-wise from coast to coast. did you catch Willard? And that's not Willard and Katie. Well, maybe it is. No, that's not Willard and Katie. But did you catch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade today? Look at all the wet streets. A lot of rain fell in New York City. It was not a pretty day, but Santa made it, and so did Bart. Some rain off Chatham right now, and also just north of Boston. There's still some rain in the northeast, but it's all rain and not snow. Tomorrow's weather map shows the rain moving through parts of New England. You could see some wet snow, but I think most of it's going to be rain, even though the wind's off the lakes. A little area of wet snow here mixed with rain, and also some rain over Florida, and a new winter storm moving into the Pacific Northwest. Next high tide at the Port of Palm Beach at 9:58, sunrise at 6:49, and here's your forecast. Beginning with the boaters, southeast to southerly winds at 10 to 15 knots, 3 to 5 foot seas. Overnight tonight, lows near 70, southeast winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and maybe some patchy inland fog if the wind dies enough, and then it's getting a little cloudier tomorrow with a better chance for some afternoon or evening rain. The highs near 80 and a southeast wind at 8 to 16. And for your 5-day forecast, it looks like the best chance for rain this weekend is on Saturday. It is not. It does not appear as though it's going to be a very sunny weekend, unfortunately, but at least it will be a little cooler.
Cooler, yes indeed.
Okay.
I love that word.
That's right.
Thanks very much, Ken.
Well, considering having wild ducks for your next Thanksgiving, you might want to think again after seeing our Faces and Places report. Thanksgiving is the heart of the duck hunting season. Today, animal activists in Maryland took to the hunting grounds. Not only did they try to scare the ducks off before they could be killed, one activist actually dove into the frigid water to retrieve a shot-up duck. Well, hard to believe, folks, but today, Turkey Day 1992, marks the 50th anniversary of the movie Casablanca. The film was released back in 1942. It starred Ingrid Bergman and Humphrey Bogart.
And you can play it again, Sam. Still to come on the Night Beat tonight, South Florida has a new place to have dinner, and it floats.
And the Cowboys continue floating along with the best record in football. Sports scores and highlights when we come back.
Byron's opens Friday at 8 a.m. with the biggest and best after Thanksgiving half-price sale ever.
At Byron's.
For the right gift at the right price.
The new Nissan Altima comes equipped with liquid-filled engine mounts that significantly reduce vibration and engine noise.
Haven't I seen this before?
And while you've seen a demonstration like this done for a luxury car before...
I thought so.
You've never seen it done for one that starts at $13,000.
That's refreshing.
The new Nissan Altima. It's time to expect more from a car.
Thanksgiving jewelry sale. Save up to 50% off all jewelry for 3 days only. See Luria's Thanksgiving Day newspaper insert for these incredible savings. 50% off a multi-million-dollar collection of diamond, gold, and gemstone jewelry. 40% off cubic zirconia. 30% off pearls. Up to 50% off all jewelry. Stores open tomorrow, 7 a.m. with unbelievable early bird special.
When you think Luria,
Luria's Thanksgiving jewelry sale.
you've thought of everything.
Tune up your instruments. Crank up the band. Start the music. It's Carl's Holiday Home Sale. A symphony of savings on Bernhardt, Thomasville, Century, even imported leathers. Stop clowning around and hurry to Carl's Holiday Home Sale. Carl's Furniture, when ordinary furnishings just won't do.
Everybody today is looking for long-range value. And if you drive that new LeSabre, you're going to get exactly what you're looking for.
The 1993 LeSabre. Compare it to any car in its price range, fueled by Buick.
Buick quality is leading the way.
If you're looking for quality, value, and style, your Florida Buick dealers say welcome home.
Buick is leading the way.
Pat joins us now with sports on this Turkey Day. My UT Longhorns aren't doing too well tonight, but the Cowboys are making up for it.
They look like the team to beat right now in the NFL, I'll tell you what. The Cowboys are on the road to Pasadena, site of Super Bowl 27. Dallas rolled over the Giants today and improved to a league record 10-2. Head coach Jimmy Johnson was not pleased with the officiating early and let one referee have it. Kicker Lynn Elliott gave Johnson something to smile about with 3 field goals, including a 53-yarder, 9-3 Dallas at the break. In the third quarter, quarterback Troy Aikman tossed a swing pass to Emmitt Smith. The former Gator maneuvers his way through traffic and scores. 16-3 Cowboys in charge, and everyone in attendance was loving it. Moments later, Smith zips through the line and is gone. A 68-yard romp, 23-3 Dallas. Smith finished with 120 yards on the ground. The Cowboys nuked the Giants 30-3. At the Silverdome, Mike Utley tried to give his old teammates an emotional lift as he participated in the coin toss. Utley was paralyzed from the waist down in a game a year ago. In the third period, Eric Kramer and Herman Moore hook up in a 77-yard scoring play. Moore with the dance, and Detroit led 14-10. In the fourth, Kramer hits Barry Sanders for the touchdown, and it's 21-17 Lions. But Houston running back Lorenzo White of Fort Lauderdale would spoil the Lions' Thanksgiving, plowing in from 8 yards out. The Oilers win 24-21 over Detroit. The Heisman Trophy should go and will go to Heisman by the Hurricanes quarterback Gino Torretta. His record on the field speaks for itself. Saturday, Torretta and his Hurricane mates will face running back Marshall Faulk and San Diego State. Much of the talk this week surrounded the Heisman showdown between Torretta and Faulk, who leads the country in rushing. Faulk remains questionable for the game because of a knee injury. Torretta is downplaying the matchup.
It's just another game. I mean, I'm not going to go out there and try to win a Heisman Trophy. I'm going to go out there and try to win the game. And, you know, that's all I can do. Because, I'm not sure how the voting goes. I'm not going to try to impress anybody. I'm going to go out there and do what I've done all season long and hopefully win another ball game.
Alabama is just one win away from a Sugar Bowl encounter with Miami. But let me tell you a little secret. The Crimson Tide will be no match for the Hurricanes. Today, Pat Dye coached his final game as Auburn battled Alabama in the third quarter. Antonio Langdon with a superb theft of this Stan White pass. He motors 65 yards to pay dirt, 7-0 Crimson Tide in front. Then in the fourth, running back Sherman Williams ices the game, or should I say the pumpkin pie, with a 15-yard jaunt. Williams then does the jitterbug. Head coach Gene Stallings takes a bath, and Alabama dumps the Tigers 17-0. Tonight, Texas A&M destroyed Alford's Longhorns. 5 area high school football teams will be in action in the playoffs Friday night. Among them is Cardinal Newman. The Crusaders won Monday night's tiebreaker with Clewiston and Glade Central and will meet Fort Pierce Central tomorrow at Forest Hill.
Fort Pierce Central is a very physical team, and they literally play bash ball. They're going to run right at you. There's no line splits. Once in a while, they'll have a flanker. And in other words, they're saying, here we come. We dare you to stop us. And they do not throw the ball. In 10 ball games, they threw for 150 yards.
Benjamin, Jupiter, Vero Beach, and Olympic Heights have also earned playoff berths. They'll be in action tomorrow night as well. Heat sharpshooter Glenn Rice denies being involved in an altercation at a topless bar early this morning in Miami. Police officials are investigating a complaint that Rice hit Angel Estevez in the face with a beer bottle. Estevez required 10 stitches to close a gash under his right eye. Rice's attorney Bob Wolf says they've got the wrong man. I've heard that before. On the frozen pond, Quebec and St. Louis came away winners. Finally, this is a good example why things are going so bad for the Giants this season. The Giants center Bart Oates snapped the ball to an unaware quarterback, Kent Graham. Graham had to scramble to avoid a safety. Another look in slow-mo. Oates with an errant snap. Graham simply says, I'm not ready for it.
How does that happen?
Lack of communication.
Having a bad year, losing LT, it just all adds up, doesn't it?
And being up against the Cowboys, too. It's kind of intimidating.
Yeah, Cowboys are pretty tough.
That's right. Thanks very much, Pat. Straight ahead on News Channel 5, something new to do on a South Florida winter's night.
We'll be boarding Palm Beach's newest attraction after this.
Dodge announces a custom-tailored truck just for the South, the Southern Edition Dodge Dakota, with a 180-horsepower Magnum V6 engine, plus over $3,000 in options at no extra charge, like air, power steering, stereo cassette, style steel wheels, and more. Add $500 cash back and your total savings are over $3,500.
Visit your Gold Star Dodge dealer today for a great deal on your favorite Dodge car or truck.
Oh, great. Just what my stomach needs. Here comes my obnoxious boss.
Hi, Daddy.
Better make it Maalox, because for moments like this, nothing Mylanta makes neutralizes as much stomach acid as extra strength Maalox Plus. So why take anything else?
We were just talking about you.
Oh, nice, I hope.
My mother's here, too.
Great.
Nobody knows your stomach better, so you better make it Maalox.
And we wrap up this Thanksgiving by telling you that South Florida has a new addition to its waterways tonight. Chicago's First Lady set sail tonight on its inaugural cruise out of West Palm Beach. About 70 people enjoyed a traditional Thanksgiving dinner aboard the new 96-foot yacht. The dinner cruise and sightseeing boat is based in Chicago during the summer, but will now be in operation out of West Palm Beach during the winter months.
There, of course, has been, with Mayor Graham, a ongoing effort to revitalize downtown West Palm Beach. And I think our small activity, as it may be, still represents a new attraction, new interest for the downtown area.
Chicago's First Lady is Palm Beach County's second commercial tour boat with daily runs on the Intracoastal Waterway.
Yes, they're hoping to really spruce up the downtown business and get some tourism down there.
It could work. And that's it for us right now. Thanks very much for being with us.
Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. We'll see you tomorrow.